The playwright Arthur Miller once said, "A good newspaper, I suppose, is a nation talking to itself." He meant just that. Talking, not shouting. Talking, as in a conversation. People saying what they have to say and then respectfully giving the other guy a chance to say something in return. He meant reporters telling readers what their government was up to and inviting them to take part in the sometimes dull, sometimes exciting process of democracy. Amid all the anger and distortion served up by today's media, Arthur Miller's simple tribute may sound more like a distant fantasy than real life. Yet one newspaper, intent on fostering a genuine community conversation, survives to this day. In fact, we are happy to say it even thrives. The Cape Gazette has served eastern Sussex County since 1993. It has worked its way into the fabric of the community by actually being a part of that community. It is there for the big news and the small, for the good news and the bad. Its reporters cover the controversies that affect everyone: politics, traffic, and housing development. Yet readers can also find the more personal stories of a Little League's giddy championship party and the dignified final salute to a neighbor's passing. More importantly, the owners, Trish, Vernon, and Dennis Forney, see to it that the Gazette's pages are open to its readers. For more than 25 years, they have seen to it that all voices are heard. They have given Sussex Countians the chance to challenge the powerful, advocate for the weak, and advance causes from the personal to the universal. Every little facet of life can be found in the paper, Dennis is quick to explain. We try to shine a light on the good and the positive, as well as the bad. In short, they summon the public to take part in their community. Trish and Dennis are untiring advocates for this community. Eastern Sussex County has more than doubled in population since they started in 1993. The Gazette has covered every celebration and every controversy since. In other parts of the country, indeed in other parts of our state, remote media conglomerates have shut down newspapers, slashed staffs, or reduced news coverage to mind-numbing formulas. The Gazette has had to weather the same economical and digital trends, but it has also managed to hold on to its readers, on paper and online. Along the way, the Cape Gazette has helped to keep the region's civic life vibrant. It has kept the conversation alive. Before starting the Gazette, Trish and Dennis covered the community for The Whale for 18 years. When the management of the former newspaper changed its editorial policy to giving anonymous critics dominance on the editorial pages, the two of them struck out on their own. They quit in April 1993. Yet they had the first issue of the Gazette on the stands by that Memorial Day weekend. It wasn't easy. They borrowed $50,000 from family and friends. At times, their prospects looked bleak. Dennis recalls, "We were told there isn't room for 3 newspapers in this community." Maybe not, I would say, but there definitely is room for this one. Their goal was to get the community to trust them as it had in the past. At times, their biggest accomplishment was just keeping the lights on. Slowly, the readers came, and with them, so did the classified and retail advertising. The editorial board hunts for the wobbles, those imbalances in the way things work that tell you something is wrong. We're always looking for the wobbles, Dennis says. Then we can see what we can do to help balance the system again. Sometimes that leads to clashes with the powerful. No matter. Everyone has to know, Dennis says, we won't be pulling punches because you're an advertiser. The Gazette has become too important to the community to dismiss. Ask Trish and Dennis what is their secret, they will tell you. We're just a community newspaper. Names and faces, that's all. Of course, there is more to it than that. There is their dedication to fair and honest reporting, their willingness to own up to mistakes, and above all, their love of their community. For this, and for all of their contributions to Eastern Sussex County, we are honored to salute Trish Vernon and Dennis Forney, and we thank them for keeping the conversation going.